crafters, it's Anna from Glimmer Studio, and I am really excited to share today's video with you. It's kicking off my series. It's going to be a week-long series of spring and Easter inspired projects. So I'm calling it Spring Fling, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's going to have all different kinds of projects, home decor, some card making, so it's going to be jam-packed full week of just some fun projects. So I've been working really hard on it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So feel free to subscribe to my channel, that way you will know when I put up my new video. You'll be able to see it right away, and let's get started. So the first thing I have to share with you guys is this adorable wreath, and I'm going to try to put a picture in here of showing y'all how cute this is hanging up, because it just doesn't do justice laying on the table. But it is so cute, and I made this all with my Cricut and cardstock, so you don't have to go out and buy anything special for this. You can just do it with the supplies you have on hand, which is really great. Okay, so like I said, it uses the Cricut. And the cartridge that I am highlighting in this video is actually the Cricut Sweet Treats, and then I'm doing a few things from a walk in my garden. Not a lot, but just a few. So, let's talk about how I assembled this wreath. It's really, really easy, and if you guys don't have a Cricut, you can totally do this with punches or any other die cut machine that you guys have. The cardstock that I used was from this Die Cuts with a View cardstock, and this really kept the cost down because you can check out all the colors that it has, and it only cost me $10 at Joann's. All their Die Cut with a View stacks are on sale, so it only cost me $10. So how I made the wreath form was I just took some really thin cardboard, like from a cereal box or something like that, and on my Cricut I just cut out a circle like I did fit to mat or fit to page, and so it cut out an 11-inch circle, and then what I did was I found the middle of it and then cut out an 8-inch circle, so that gave me this sort of wreath. And obviously I didn't find the middle of it because you can see down here it's a lot thicker than up here, but you don't see the wreath, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but you could go ahead and just cut that out if, you know, it bothered you. But you won't see it, obviously. You can see the flowers overlap it. And then the background color, you want to choose something that blends in really well. I have a gray color. I don't know if you guys can see, like right there. I thought the gray was a good choice. It wasn't. I mean, it's not a horrible choice, it just doesn't blend in as well as I would like it to. Maybe choosing something like a light green color would probably be better because it would blend in and be more of a filler. So let's talk about the flowers. I recommend doing is 3 of each of these, and like I said, this is 11-inch wreath, so if you do one different sizes, you know, this could vary. But I did 3 of each of the larger flowers. So the first thing you want to do is come up with a concept for your larger flowers and do 3 of those, and do 3 of the flowers. So 3 different kinds, 3 of each. So what I did was, and I did this on purpose because I know a lot of people have a punch that looks similar to this, so I thought let's utilize that, let's go with that so that everyone can make this. You don't have to have the Cricut. And if you do have the Cricut, you can obviously do more extensive things than just these simple flowers. So what I did was in the Sweet Treats cartridge, there is this flower number 2, and so what I did was cut the middle of this flower really big. And the reason I did that was because this bigger flower had some weird cuts in it, like you know how it does that cut in the middle, so it tells you where to layer it. And then the blackout one just looked like a scallop circle, so that didn't work. So I just cut out that really big, and all I did was layer a big button on it. So it's really cute, and I just did some floss through it. So it ended up being really cute. Really simple. Okay, so then the next one is a layered flower, and this one's I think is really pretty. And again, it's the same flower as that one, but it's just cut out a little bit smaller. So what this one is, you just layer 4 different layers of the same flower, and I did them at I think 5, 4.5, 3.5, and 2.5. And then I inked the edges and just glued it all together. And I actually just glued all the flowers together with this Aleene's glue. I really like it. I think it holds really, really well. But another thing you can use is the hot glue gun if that's all you have on hand, because that's totally fine. So once you get the layered flowers done, then we have this other layered flower, which is really pretty. I did this in yellow cardstock because I thought I needed some other colors besides pink in there. So what I did was I cut out, let's see, I cut out this flower, flower number 3, and I just layered this flower, and I kind of curled the edges a little bit. I did 3 layers of this one, and then again I layered another button in the middle and tied some floss through it. So it ends up being super cute, and it kind of adds a little bit of dimension to the flower. So then once you have all your flowers completed, you want to lay them out on your wreath and just sort of get a feel for how much space you have. Then you want to get to work on the filler. And I found the filler was really fun to make because you just make a ton of one flower. Obviously you can make, you know, a small amount of lots of different flowers, but I thought this was really good. So I took the same flower, number 2, again, this flower, and I cut it out, I think at like 3/4 of an inch, really tiny, and then I cut the circles out as well. And I did 12 of those, and I just layered those, and then I did this sunflower one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, I guess right here you can see it. So I did that in the lavender, and I think it turned out really pretty. And how I did that one was just this flower, and this is flower number 4, and I just cut out this layer and then the circle layer, and I did 5 of those. So those turned out really cute. And then the one thing that I used the Walk in My Garden cartridge for was leaves, and you could freehand the leaves. You don't have to cut them out, but I just cut them out on blackout, and I did them at like a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and an inch, and they gave me just like an array of different ones. I did about 20 of those for filler. So and then I just sort of played around with the placement of them. Some of them have like 3 daisy ones, and some of them have 2 and a sunflower, and some of them just have like this one down here just has a leaf, and this one just has a sunflower and 2 leaves. So you just sort of want to play around with the position of it. So then once you get it how you like it, you can go ahead and just hot glue your flowers to your wreath. I think that hot glue works best because these are going to be hanging. So, if you put it on a door or something, you don't want your flowers to fall off. And then the last thing is just adding some ribbon to the top, and I actually just sandwiched it in between the chipboard or the cardboard and then the cover piece, the gray piece. So that is all for our first project, girls, and it is just perfect for any home decor for the spring and perfect for Easter. So also this would be a really great Mother's Day gift as well. It's going to be such a fun-filled week of just pastels and flowers and everything fun about Easter. So please check them out. They're going to be really fun, and I promise you will enjoy them. And I hope you guys enjoyed my first project, my wreath. I really like it. I think it's so cute. I gave it to my mom, and she was just like, oh my god, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, I know, it is adorable. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.